Hey dudes, what's up? Today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft, and I'm actually gonna tell you a few things that I've done. First things first, I've completed all of the walls. So this loads up very soon. I completed the walls. Show you the rest of them later on. We'll be using this whole thing for the base. I also, if you didn't see it just a second ago, I've destroyed the little building here. Looks like nothing ever happened. Things happen. Also, something really cool about this is if I were to try to press this so I could close the gate during the day. Okay, that's weird, it was doing it earlier. I guess. Okay. I guess it wants to be really weird. Why do you want to be weird, bro? Quit being weird. So, this is our problem, right here. So what we need to do is we need to take a redstone bit and a repeater. What we need to do is we need to take the output from this here. And then we have to feed it around. So you're going, well, why would you want to do that? See, if I were to press this button, it won't work. I could just set it to where it disable this. And then it'll clear it back out. So what we actually are going to do is very simple. We're going to connect up a double thing here. First things first, we're going to have all these repeaters. So what we're going to do now, we're actually going to make ourselves a redstone. Like that. And it should, if we build it right, feed power into this block here. So that's not working right. So I'm just going to set it back to how it was for now. This is not permanent. Trust me, if this was permanent, this nation would be sad. Now we can do this. It's not the greatest looking, but it'll lock it out and then it'll let it back in. Which we could do that on both sides and it works great. So that may be what we do for now. That's what we'll do for now, but not forever. So I could hit this and it'll turn that in. This one, you can just hit the button. It's inputting power. It should lock it and it should activate it. So I've got an idea for this. It's not working how I wanted it to. So what we need to do is we actually need this to be a constant pulse. Let me just place a redstone torch. Okay, so I don't know what to do about that. Guess we're just gonna have to go with it. And we're actually gonna have to remove the time sensor. Sadly, we were gonna keep this area for something, but sadly we're gonna have to remove the time sensor in order to keep our town safe. Just we'll have guards to come over here, something like that. So just press the button, boom. Just to do the same thing over here. So now we're actually gonna get to work on what we were planning for this episode, which was building a lot of stuff. I had relatively good feedback on the last episode. About 7 views, which is pretty good for me. I like that. I'm gonna keep the gates closed so nothing can get in. Eventually there'll be a gate on this side, on that side, and on that side, so you can have 4 different escapes. And then possibly one in that corner and one in the other corner. I'm not sure about that yet, though. So let's just start getting some of this stuff built. /toggle. Untoggled it. what we have to do is we need to build the mayor's house, kind of, whatever that you want to call it. And he's going to be in here, right around there. So he gets this wedge. He gets a wedge, okay? So we're going to take this cobblestone here. We're actually going to mark off this first plot. There'll be a plot system kind of in this place, and if you want to do a townie survival with this, you can do a townie survival. After I put this map for download, you can do whatever you please with it as long as you tell me. If I like what you're doing with it. Now, you can do just about anything with it. If you do not ask for permission and I find your map, and it's my map, and you've done nothing to it, you will be banned from using my map. And if you use it again for any commercial purposes, well, if you use this map for any money-making purposes, I'm not going to kill you, but you have to change it in some way. You can't just place one block, it has to actually be a pretty big change. Anyways, I don't know why I went off on that. This is the mayor's plot. The mayor gets one of the bigger plots of the city. There will be a rich areas plot. Kind of this half is the housing district, but the mayor actually gets a special type of place. It's one of the few places with wood. So we need our logs, and we'll put some of that there. So let me place... He gets a front yard and stuff. Okay, so that's that. That's how high we're going to make it. And then we're actually going to make it overlook the wall. So the mayor will just be able to walk over here. And there'll be a porch right over here, overhanging the wall. This could give villagers a chance to escape, but I don't know why they'd want to escape from this great city. And besides, there'll be a death penalty if you leave without having reason. Yeah, I'm evil. I'm just evil like that. You can call him the king, the mayor, whatever you want. You can call him a jerk. I personally do not care what you call him. He's a king, he's a jerk. I'll make him out to be a jerk. Because he made the rules of the land and he says you die if you leave the city without permission. Which I have a reason for. And there may actually be I don't know, a bit of a subscriber special. Because once this map's built, there will be outside areas like a quarry and stuff. So this map's not all contained into these walls. This is going to be the first city of many, and this will be our first Let's Build, and this whole map will be up for download. Like every single time we update the map, it'll be up for download. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, 3, block, and the bottom floor gets 3 blocks. That's perfect. We have a perfect base. And what are we gonna make the floor out of? That's a good question. Wood. Probably acacia, because acacia is beast looking, and it's one of my favorite types of logs. So that's what we're going to be using it out of. So let me put a bar thingy across there. I'm going to make it look a bit like an actual... Later on there'll be like sawmills and stuff. If you did not know, my texture pack's Faithful, and I'm using the Faithful texture pack plus a snapshot version, so I can get all the snapshot items texture packified. That's right, it's a new word I built. I just made that word, texture packified. I think it's Vex made the texture pack. And do not quote me. I'm probably wrong. Actually, I know I'm wrong, but I know it's close to that. Let me just see if it's got it in the thing. Vatic. It's Vatic. I know it started with a V. So as you can see, we now have our basic construction completed. we'll probably do this house and another one. And then, if people want to, comment and subscribe. And if you're a new subscriber, put it in the comment section, and I will actually build a house for you in this village. Now, I'm not going to build over about 20 houses, so the first 20 people to comment on that they just subscribed will get a house built in this place. Plus, something else will happen later on, and a lot of people will get mentioned. All subscribers that have their names public, their subscriptions publicly, or they've commented in the comment section with the fact that they are subscribed to me, and I will get proof. There is a way for me to prove it, because I'm all powerful and know anything you want to try to trick me with. Mwahaha. So break. The top floor is gonna have a gigantic porch encircling it. So yeah, I don't know why I stopped talking there, but yeah. So you guys can also tell me what you want to see in this map, because I will add as much as I can to the map. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Need this corner here. Give that corner there. And then there'll be a stairway to climb out to the porch. And if anyone but the king walks into this place, they will die. Just saying. Because kings like that. If you've not figured it out, the king is a jerk. I've said that very many times in this video. Yay. And he's pretty full of himself. But anyways, yeah. I have another thing I need to ask you guys. You guys get to decide what the center of the town should be. Should it be some form of a statue to something? A fountain? Or should it be some brand new concept that I'll think of? You guys get that control. You guys get to control part of this build. Because this is your guys' build. I'm building this for you guys. You can download it, mess with it, build on it. Do whatever you want with it. Yeah. So that is that. Finished. Get some acacia. Need some acacia. Acacia. And there'll be a graveyard, and there'll be like my next idea that I've already came up with. There'll be a graveyard, and underneath of the graves that I built will have little chests, and they'll have a book and a quill with their wills and their name. That may be another thing I do to show you our gratitude. I'll put you in the graveyard, which the graveyard will not be dead people, it'll be people who live there. I'm gonna call it the life yard. Yeah, that sounds like a cool name, I guess. I don't know if this looks that great. I may change it, because it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but acacia is beast, and it's my favorite wood type. Not because it's red, it's just how it looks with other things. You place my glass back down. I may put glass blocks in the very center of this. My last go around. I like building my things like this, so that way I can end it pretty cool. Like, this is my last time I go around, and then I'm gonna put glass in the center. 2 columns. So there's glass coming from the top, and it's light shining in. This top floor is most likely going to be more of a viewing area. You can go walk outside, view things, and I'm probably gonna get rid of all the glass. Most of this glass. Either that or get connected textures to connect the textures here. Of course, I need to wait for 1.8 to fully come out first. I'm gonna remove this here. And then up here will be just some steppy platforms. And let me go ahead and get some stairs. And I'm about to end the episode here, and then you guys can wonder what will happen. Wonder. I like when I hear people wondering about things. It has been a while since I've uploaded anything, and so that's why I've been uploading. I'll be uploading a lot of videos this week. I've just been extremely busy, and I figured something out, and now I've got it down pat. Let me grab my log like this, like that. We're going to frame the sides like a yeah, that looks nice. These are gonna be more of like our shutters. This is my shutter designs that I use. This is how I do my shutters. The next episode we'll be doing a lot more of the other floors. And as you can see, you just walk up here like this, and then there'll be a gigantic like platform overlooking the world. And there'll be different things out here, like most of the working areas will be out here. More of the industrial stuff will be outside of the walls. And this is where the captain of the land will stay. And the only way up here is through the king's palace. And then far away there will be other cities built, and there'll be connections somehow, like portals or something that they've established, and there'll be trade routes. This can be a cool idea. You guys be prepared. This first season, I'm probably gonna change its name to no longer Let's Build, but no longer Let's Build a Castle, but more of a city. Call it like Wolf Pack, yeah, or Let's Build Packlands or something like that. Because this is gonna have a lot of work done to it. So I'm about done. Let me just get the last few touches on here. And this king will be able to jump down. We'll add that in later. And then there'll be glass down through here. So let me just grab my glass blocks. Glass. Let's actually make it a colored glass. Let's make it blue colored glass. So let's make it red. GLAS. Red colored glass. Red stained glass. Because I've never used stained glass in a big build like this. I've used stained glass, but I'm going to import the world over to this thing so I can show you guys one of my favorite survival worlds I've ever done. I did it pretty much, I did it all in legit. It's not the biggest world though. So, there you go. So far that's good. And after we get this finished up, I'm gonna knock the plot out of the world. Because if you liked this video and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button and peace out.